today. Listen.
If offshore wind industrialization moves forward, it will be the most profound transformation of the Atlantic coast in the history of the United States of America. The truth is that our government is acting more in the interest of the rich and powerful than in the interest of our people, of our Americans.
That Congressman, New Jersey, Jeff Van Drew joins us now. Jeff, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Great speech. And are you getting traction?
My pleasure.
You getting traction on these Atlantic windmills? Are people starting to pay more attention to your message?
They are starting to pay more attention. It's almost biblical in a sense. I know that sounds silly in a way, but it is. All of these whales dying and just literally landing on shore have really all of a sudden made people notice. People love whales. And, you know, I've been fighting this fight for a few years, but when you were just talking about fishermen or just talking about, you know, perhaps this was going to make a lot of noise, people didn't quite pay attention. Everybody's paying attention now. People are really upset. They're really concerned. And just to say real quickly, these things are over 1,000 feet high. They're going to have lights on top of them. They're going to make a lot of noise. They are going to industrialize our ocean over millions of acres. And I'm not exaggerating. It is going to be really problematic for our fish. Whether the whales died because of this or not, we don't even know, but they're not even checking it. And you know what? I'm going to say something. We love to use the word collusion. There's real collusion between our regulatory agencies, the Board of Public Utilities, BOM, and other regulatory agencies, and these big overseas industries that want to build these things. Over 50% of our industry would come from countries outside America. So many things are wrong about it.
Can you stop it, Congressman?
I think we can, and we're going to work real hard on it. So I have legislation to do a moratorium on it. We had 4 congresspeople, including myself, there today. So we had other people that are really learning about this now. We had somebody from Maryland, congressman from Western Pennsylvania, another congressman from New Jersey, and myself. And we had experts. We didn't get people that just were, you know, routine people that would say, we just don't like the idea of it. They explained why it's dangerous. They explained what it's going to do to the ocean floor. They explained what it's going to do to the cold pool. They explained what it's going to do to our rates. We had an economist from Rutgers University that explained how it's going to hurt business. This is bad news, and the people that are doing this, these companies literally from Denmark and other areas, they don't care. They don't care about America. We don't need to do this. We can be #1 in energy easily by ourselves. Why are we catering to this? Why are we colluding with people that don't care about America and literally are going to industrialize our beautiful beaches and
that is so right.
You know, the areas that we enjoy to have fun.
Congressman, thanks for giving us an update on the fight, and stick to it. Save those whales. Save your environment. We appreciate it. Thanks for joining us on The Bottom Line.
Going to fight every day, and I appreciate you. Thank you much.
Vice President Kamala Harris doing what she does best, yucking it up when asked a question about her job.
Is it work a day, or do you still wake up and go, I'm Vice President of the United States?
Okay, so here's the thing, because you and I have visited before. I know you love Veep.
I do. I love Veep. Is it accurate?
There are bits of it that are actually quite accurate.
Oh, really, Kamala? Just like this?
Well, howdy, y'all. Oh, my goodness, look at this. Walking the walk, talking the pork. Look at you, a grown woman with cotton candy. Pink like your cheeks. Let me give you both a hug. Oh, gosh, that looks like finger-licking fun.
Isn't this nice how the lettering works on these tops?
Thank you.
Oh, brother.
But, Madam Vice President, what is your actual role?
What is the actual role on a daily basis as you have found it?
Well, I have the great privilege of serving with Joe Biden, who was president of the United States.
That's an excellent answer. And the question was, what is the job of the vice president? And your answer is part of the job, I'm guessing.
Well, you know, my job is to do, I mean, for example, I'll tell you, I was recently in Munich at the Munich Security Conference. Yes. And the job there was to stand up